Hi guys, alright, I'm back. I know it's been a couple weeks, but I'm back and I'm ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to do my May favorites. I have a few favorites: hair, nails, makeup, face, etc., and one regret. And first of all, I have to say hello to my familia because, as some of you know, I haven't really told anybody about my YouTube videos. And somehow my mother managed to find out. So now she has, of course, watched all of my videos, told my whole family. So now they think it's funny to quote me in the middle of conversations. So we'll be talking and all of a sudden they'll just spit out some little phrase or gesture that I have done in one of my videos. And of course they think it's hilarious. So ha 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 guys, you're very funny. Alright, so let me get started. Alright, I'm going to start with hair first. Okay, this is something that I've just recently found. Our supplier for the salon brought this in, told us to try it out. I ended up buying my own bottle of it. It is by DermOrganic, and it is a leave-in treatment, an argan oil leave-in treatment, and it is fantastic. It's a 4-ounce bottle. It is kind of pricey, but you only need a tiny amount. I just put it in my hair after I get out of the shower, mainly on my ends, and I can tell already that it is really strengthening as much as you can strengthen damaged hair. It's incredible. Makes it so soft, shiny, it's awesome. The only downside I do have to say is it kind of smells like Pine Sol. But I like Pine Sol. But if you don't like lemony Pine Sol, you might not like this. But my hair, doesn't smell like it. It's just this initial smell. It's not as strong as Pine Sol, but it kind of is. So keep that in mind. But anyway, it's the DermOrganic Argan Oil treatment. Awesome. Alright, next thing is a conditioner. You all know that I love the Joico Kpak line. Well, this is just the Kpak Moisture Intense Hydrator. Hydrator. It's a treatment for dry or damaged hair. This is awesome. I just leave this on 3 to 5 minutes on kind of damp towel dried hair. Rinse it out. It's incredible. So that's that. Now face. I have been using the CleanandClear. This is the PersaGel 10. It's 10% benzoyl peroxide. It's a maximum strength spot medication. You're supposed to use it 3 times a day. Well, at first when I bought it, of course, I didn't read the directions, and I was just using it once. I didn't really see a difference, so I was kind of disappointed. Well, then I read the back, realized I was supposed to be using it 3 times a day, started to, and wow, this is great. Now, I do have to say, my problem is I get new blemishes, but I also, it seems like my old blemishes, my marks, will stay for months and months and months. So this really hasn't helped with that. But if I do get a new breakout, I'll just put a little bit on it, and I can tell the difference that it doesn't get as inflamed as it normally would without using this. So I love this. And next thing I have been loving, nails. This is a brand C&D, and this is it's called Sticky. It's their base coat. This is incredible. When you put it on, you know how some base coats just feel so sheer? This, you can feel it, and it actually feels like, when a girl that I work with was saying this, that it feels like sticky, like the nail polish will stick to it, which, hence the name, but it really is. This is awesome. This is C&D Sticky Base Coat. Alright, next thing, now I talk about this a lot, and I use this every day. I try to kind of pick things that if I didn't have for some reason, it would be a problem. Like I might have some slight anxiety about it because I use these every day almost. And I know I've talked about this before, but it's the Mary Kay Eyelash Curler. A lot of you have asked me before how to get this because you looked online and it wasn't on there. I don't know. I got it from just a Mary Kay sales rep. They're all around. You know, there's always some of them somewhere. So just look around for a business card. Business cards are always hanging like at salons or stores, I mean wherever, just like on a big bulletin board. So call around, Mary Kay Eyelash Curler. Alright, next thing is a brush. This is my first MAC brush. It's the 217, and I am obsessed with this. I have a Sigma brush set, and I don't have, I was going to try to see, none of them compares to the 217. I use this every day to apply my crease color. It's awesome. I would highly recommend the 217. Alright, next thing, this is my foundation. I've talked about this before. I still haven't seen any other reviews on YouTube about this, and I don't know why. I love this foundation. It's by Fresh. It's the Umbrian Clay Foundation. You can get it at Sephora.com, Fresh.com. My shade is Chalet Girl, and I love this. Now, I will say, I am not one who looks for makeup products that are safe or organic or natural or this. However, for those of you who are, because I know a lot of people are, this is paraben free and fragrance free. It says on the back. So, that's very good. But yeah, I love this foundation. It's incredible. So this is the Fresh. Now, next thing is a lip product. Now, I am so excited about this. However, here's the thing. We went to a movie a few weeks ago and we had some time to kill. So there's a big CVS next door. So we went in there and this had, you know how CVS has the green 75% off stickers. So of course I ran straight to it. And I've never seen this before. This is the Sally Hansen, it comes in a container like this, Natural Beauty Lipstick. And I tried searching for this on YouTube. I couldn't find anybody that talked about this shade or even this lipstick. But this is the shade Baby Pink. Now, I originally got this because it's super light pink on the back. Well, of course, in true drugstore lipstick fashion, it's nothing like that on the inside. It's much darker pink, but it is awesome. I have it on now. Now, I tried to find like a dupe for this, like a MAC dupe that you guys would know, and I couldn't. The best I can kind of do is a mix between Angel and Cream Cup. It is, now it's not bright, but it is kind of intense, but not dark intense. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I tone it down a little bit with lip gloss. I wear it on its own. And there's not a lot of lipsticks that I will wear on its own. But this is Baby Pink by Sally Hansen, and it's awesome. So if you can find it at your CVS, I tried looking. Mine were gone. I've looked at Kmart, Walmart, Walgreens, and they didn't even have the selection of lipsticks of these. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's awesome. Alright, next thing, I have two concealers. This is my MAC Select Cover-Up. My shade is NW20. I use this for under my eyes. I absolutely love this. Now, I will say, I don't have problems with dark circles or bags. So if you have some of those issues, I'm not the person to ask about whether or not this will be good for you. Sorry. But if you're just looking for something to brighten under your eyes that won't settle into your fine lines, this is definitely it. So I love this. Also, this is drugstore, the Maybelline Dream Mousse Concealer. Mine is in the shade Cream Delight 4 to 5. This is incredible. Now, I know a lot of people have talked about this, but I finally broke down and bought it a while ago. But it was because of Gina. Thank you, Gina. Love Peace and Lip Gloss. She had talked about this, and it was like the final straw. She had mentioned how great it was, so I said, okay, finally, I need to get this. Because I was using the Maybelline Superstay in the little tube concealer, and it ran out, so I bought this. I love it. I use it to cover my blemishes or any redness. The consistency for me is awesome. I mean, I know, hello, it says it's a mousse concealer, but it really is. It feels like mousse. It's thick, but creamy at the same time. Does that make sense? I don't know. But it's, can you see it right there? It's awesome. Now, I would use this under my eyes. I did try it, and it didn't settle into my fine lines or anything like that. It gave great coverage, but it's the color of my skin tone, and I like to use something lighter to brighten under my eyes. So eventually I would like to get the lighter shade in this, maybe, but this is great. All right, next thing, I have a shadow. This is the Gazette Grey, and everyone raved about this. Well, I went to buy it, and it was sold out. Finally, it was, or not finally, but it was, I have a Pro card, a MAC Pro card, so it was available at the Pro site, so I bought it, and it is gorgeous. I've been using this all over my lid, and then just blending it up with, like, brulee. It is so pretty, and I like this so much better than print. So much better than print. So if you can get your hands on Gazette Grey, now it does have some glitter to it, like some shimmery glitter, but not overpowering, just a few specks. So I love this. It's a velvet. eyeshadow finishes mean nothing to me, but in case you're wondering, it's a velvet. All right, next thing is, now I'm so excited about this, but the packaging is so funny to me. All right, I bought some eyelashes off eBay, and I'll put the seller's name in the down bar, but look at this packaging. It's hot pink. There's hearts all over it. I mean, it's just insane. Now, I got 12 pairs of lashes for $6.50 or something, including shipping. Now, it did come from Hong Kong, so it took like 3 weeks or so, but it was well worth the wait. They are the number 044, and they're kind of, I've been loving this pinched look of the lashes. Now, I will say the band, I don't know if you can tell, but the band is kind of thick, so it is harder to work with than, say, like an Ardell set of lashes, but Ardell set $4 for one pair of lashes, $6 for 12 pair, you know, whatever. And what I've been doing is I've been cutting them in half, because there's like a perfect line right down the middle. You cut them in half, put them on the outside. First of all, it's so much easier to do. I don't know about you, but I am a disaster when it comes to putting on false eyelashes. I have glue like sticking my eyelash to my eyelid, and it's just insane. So only using half the eyelash is awesome. But anyway, I'm pretty sure on the seller's site it says that these are supposed to be human hair. I don't think they are. I mean, I think they're synthetic. I don't know. But anyway, I love them. So I'm really, really happy about these. And plus, I'm only using half of them. So what, is that 48 pairs, or 24 pairs of lashes for $6? Can't beat that. All right, next thing, what did I have this palette out for? Oh, I have been loving my Instant Chic blush from MAC. I've been wearing this literally almost every single day. It's just a gorgeous peachy pink. I might have even talked about this in my April favorites video, but it's still a favorite, so I'm talking about it again. I don't know if it's going to show up, but it's so pretty. I love this. I'm apologizing now for the lighting and the video quality. It's nighttime, so the lighting's a disaster. And yes, I'm using my webcam because I'm not doing a tutorial or anything, and I wanted to get the video up fast. So take it or leave it. All right, my last thing. Now, I've never done a regret, but I just watched Lisa SZ09, her video today, and I love how she does regrets, so I thought I would do one. So thank you, Lisa, for the idea. Okay, my regret. Now, I hate to say this because I got this as a gift for Mother's Day, but I had wanted this so bad because so many people raved about this. It's the MAC 138. Now, I will say I'm not ruling this out. I want it to work so bad because it was so expensive. That's why I never bought it for myself. It's like $53 or something. But I hate this. I hate this brush. I have been trying to use it for my contour shade. And now I have tried dipping it straight in, and it just gets so much product like right here, and it almost makes a line because the tip of the brush is so narrow. I don't know if it's going to show up, but it's so narrow that I just can't blend it. And then I've tried using it like on its side, and that works a little better, but I feel like the brush is so dense that it just applies too much product in one area. So I have to be doing something wrong if so many other people love it. Someone suggested, I tweeted about this, and somebody said try using it for powder. I haven't done that yet, but maybe under my eyes. But I don't know. So if you have any suggestions on how I can like this, then please, please let me know. Okay, last thing, I forgot about this. This is my #1 favorite for the month. Voila! Okay, as most of you know from my video a while ago, I lost my favorite yellow rose ring. And one of my awesome subscribers sent me a wonderful package, which I need to do a haul including some of that stuff. But she made me this. She made me this and a smaller one. Seriously, I couldn't stop smiling when I opened it. Like, how thoughtful is that? Now, I told her she has to get like an Etsy site or something, and she said she was working on it. But this is exactly like the one I had before, except this one is a little bit brighter, darker yellow. My other one was pastel, but I don't care. It's gorgeous. It's literally the same ring. So you must be able to buy molds or something of them somewhere. But I just wanted to say that that was so nice of her. So thank you. All right, and that's all. That's it. So I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions on anything, let me know. And I promise I won't wait as long next time to do a video. Okay,